Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Scorpio. Okay, first card out. Four of Wands. And the Moon. Temptation. And then we have the Queen of Swords. King of Wands. Okay, so this guy is in the position of part of your overall energy combined with the bottom of the deck. Six of Swords. Six of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Oh my God, 666. A lot of love and balance and stability. Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, Scorpio. So I'm going to get this out of the way right up front. Queen of Air. This could be your person, okay? Queen or King. It's general. This would be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. King of Wands could be your person, King or Queen. That would be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Queen of Earth could be your person, Queen or King. It would be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And those are the cards I use for people. That's it. I don't use the other cards. I use the people cards for people. Okay, bottom of the deck is Nine of Swords. So combined with the King of Wands is your overall energy. This is where you're at-ish, because time is an illusion. This is where you're headed or where you need to be headed. It's the possible outcome. The rest of the cards are your journey from point A to point B. So just give me a minute to take a look at your cards, get a feel for the energy and any messages coming through. Okay. So we have the King of Wands and the Nine of Swords as your overall energy. The King of Wands, he is someone that generally, if he's balanced, he knows what he wants, he knows how to go after it, and he does exactly that. He goes after it, and he doesn't stop until he's got it. But if you notice with this guy, he's wearing kind of a mask, if you can see that. But it is transparent, okay? You can see through it to his face. So I feel like this is someone who was wearing a mask, was trying to hide behind the mask. Now, whether it's the person that's decided to be transparent themselves, or if the universe is forcing that on them. Do you see his heart there? Right out where everyone can see it. He's basically wearing it on his sleeve. So this is somebody that has decided what they want, who they want, how they're going to go after it, and they are going to go after it. They're not going to stop until they have it. Because I feel like whoever this is, this could be you, it could be your person, Scorpio. Whoever this is, I feel like they have either been or felt like they were, what's the word? Like when you make that comment that you felt like you were walking on eggshells around somebody. This is what this person, it feels to me like this is what they were feeling, like so, gotta step so carefully, because look at where they are. One wrong step and they're falling off. Train. I'm just going to wait for the next horn. Okay, so all these birds circling her. This is it's almost like the wheel of fortune. It's destiny. It was destined for them to go through this, to get to this place. Now, either they're here and this is where they need to head, or they are going to head. Now, this, again, I'm going to say this is you, Scorpio, because energy-wise, I'm reading for Scorpio. But again, you know, it's general. So flip the energy if you need to. This could be the other way around. But I feel like this, look at this girl. See, her eyes are closed. I don't know how close I can get, but her eyes are closed. She's not even looking. It's almost like she's tempting fate. It's like, no, you know what? I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't really care. This is what I'm getting off of this card. Normally, the Nine of Swords is about somebody overanalyzing, overthinking, stuck in their head about a situation, can't stop thinking about it, can't sleep at night, probably got an upset stomach. It's the whole anxiety thing. It's not what I'm getting in this deck. This is somebody that is ignoring what everybody else thinks and feels and doing what they want to do, whether other people think it's dangerous or not, or unhealthy, or, you know, unsafe, whatever. But this person feels quite comfortable doing this. So I don't know if one is you and the other is your person, or vice versa, or they're both you or they're both your person. Very, very different energies here. Very different. Okay, so first position where you're at-ish. Four of Wands. Again, I'm getting the same message and energy off this card. This is, again, look at this person playing the flute here. Nonchalant, not worried about much, doing what she wants to do. And wings out again, just like in this picture. It's like, I am me. This is who I'm going to be. I'm good with that. So you need to get good with that too. So again, I don't know if this is you, Scorpio, or if this is your person, but it feels to me like it's very liberating. Somebody is being very liberated here, or feeling very liberated, and showing that in their actions. The Moon card. Normally this is all about the unknown, secrets, intuition, but I'm getting that same sense of the devil may care. Look at this girl sitting on the moon here. It's like, yeah, you know, I'm good. I got no problem. And then we move into temptation. Now this is a girl, she almost looks like she's asleep on this big apple, this huge oversized apple. But again, look at her face. She's got a mask on. This mask is not translucent. It's not transparent. Something is hidden here. And there's a big heart. There's a big heart on this apple. And then look at the treasure chest and the golden cup and the jewels. And it's like temptation, but she's not being tempted. It's like, you know, you can tempt me with all of this, but I think I'm just going to have a nap right now because I don't want to deal with this right now. And then we move into the Queen of Air, the Queen of Swords. Look at that big white owl. But look at her face. She's known as the Ice Queen. In this deck, she's not looking too much like an Ice Queen. However, she is very knowledgeable. She is very intuitive. She's got a lot of wisdom, this lady. She knows exactly what she wants, where she wants it, and how she wants it. And she's kind, she's gentle, but don't screw with me. I know what I want. And don't try to mess me over with any of that. And that's the energy I'm getting all of these cards right here. It's like, no, I know what I want. I know who I am. Kind of what he's putting off. I know what I want. I know who I am. I know the direction I want to go in. So then we go back to this being a person rather than an energy. And it's like, no, you're gonna be what I want you to be. It's almost that tug of war of, it's not unconditional love, that's for sure. Because what this feels like to me is someone wanting to just be who they are and somebody else saying, no, when I say we're going to do this, we're going to do this. So there's a little bit of a back and forth going on here. And then we move into the Six of Swords. Now, if you notice, this is like a pirate ship, so I don't know if that means anything to any of you, but the ship has been lifted out of the water and is being shifted to a better place. So lifted up out of the water, moved to someplace else, and set back down in the water, because this is divine guidance. The Six of Swords, for me, it's about leaving the past behind you. All of the experiences, the knowledge, the wisdom, the lessons that you've learned. That's, okay, you leave that behind. You've got the wisdom now. You leave the memories behind and you now move forward into something new, uncharted, right? This is uncharted waters that you're moving to from where you were at, and just be in a better place, because that's what's happening. You're being moved to a better place. And then we go down to the Six of Cups. And if you look at the girl in this card, she looks like she's holding her stomach because she's got a stomach ache, and she looks like she's longing for someone, a long lost love, someone from the past or something, because of the energy that I'm sensing, that I'm picking up in this reading here, of that conditional love and somebody needing you to be a specific way for them to be settled and happy. It feels to me like maybe you're longing for the old days, the old ways when, maybe they seemed okay with who you were and how you were. And then, you get a little deeper in the relationship and you're together a little bit longer and they start to make demands of you. But this is longing for, this is nostalgia. This is that melancholy feeling like, oh, I miss those days when, maybe when we started dating and we first fell in love and we were good with who each other was or how each other was, or, whatever it means to you. It might not be that. It's just somebody trying to dictate here, is what it feels like to me. There's you wanting to go one way and somebody's going, no, you need to go my way. Because then we have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is all about balance. It's about equal give and take. Someone is giving too much, someone is taking too much. And that balance needs to be found. And you've got 3 sixes here. That is all about love. Sixes they represent love, but they also represent balance. And you got 3 of them back to back. And you've got the Six of Pentacles, which is the card that talks about equal give and take, reciprocity. There has to be a balance in everything. And in the outcome position, the Queen of Pentacles. So, Queen of Pentacles is, I would have to say, she's one of the more balanced and grounded. That's why she's balanced, because she's grounded. So this may be advice, guidance from Spirit to get yourself into this energy of being balanced and grounded. Get grounded, because if you're grounded, nothing can knock you over. You'll stay your course. And that's another thing. The Six of Swords, now that you've been lifted up and you're being moved, stay your course. This is happening for you. And the Queen of Pentacles is right below the Six of Swords. You're being moved in order to get grounded and to gain the balance, right? Because again, it's a 6. You start out with stability. The Four of Wands is all about stability. It can represent a twin flame situation, but it's not my twin flame card. And in this deck, it definitely does not look like 1111. So for me, I didn't even bring it up because 2 strikes against it right there. It's not my twin flame card and it doesn't look like 1111 in this deck. But it's very much, I feel very strongly, this is about you being you. You getting real, being authentic, not allowing anyone or anything to hold you down and change you. Now we're going to clarify that. Let's see. Oh, my shuffling skills are getting worse by the day. Okay, angels. What are we clarifying? Okay, we want to clarify the Four of Wands. I was being kept up in that top row for some reason, and the Four of Wands is what we're going with first, so let's do this. Ooh, I got left behind. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to take them just because they got left behind, but I'm also taking this top card. I'm going to show you one at a time. The Star card. This is the Shadowscapes deck. And our friend, the Tower card. But if you notice in this card, everything's happening up here, up top. Look down below. If you take away the top of the tree, you're not even aware that that tower moment is taking place. So I don't think it's going to be a big one. It may have already happened. That could be what's going on here. If it hasn't happened yet, it could be happening. And that could be the shift here, the Six of Swords. That could be you being lifted and moved. But it is being placed. We were clarifying the Four of Wands, right? So this is you wanting what you want. This is, your dreams, your hopes, your aspirations. Things you aspire for. And it all came crumbling down. So it could be that it's this situation you find yourself in, that maybe in the beginning, this all looked so beautiful and so hopeful and so wonderful. And then all of a sudden you find yourself, maybe somebody's controlling, maybe a little bit narcissistic. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you. And that was your Tower moment. That is your Tower moment. So like I said, these were not drawn by me, but they were left behind for a reason. Okay. Lovers, if you know my channel, you know this is my twin flame card, because the Lovers represents Gemini in the zodiac, and Gemini is the twins of the zodiac. So it is a twin flame situation, and that is likely why you're having issues. Or your twin has entered your life. You're with somebody else, and your twin has now entered your life, and it's just a big Tower moment. Everything fell apart. It turned your world literally upside down. You have to leave comments because it's going to be different for all of you. I do definitely feel, though, that somebody here was being held back in some way, or is being held back in some way. Because this is your journey, right? This is where you're headed. You're headed for a place where you need to be grounded and balanced. And you can be at any place here. You know, when you watch this reading, you might be here where you've already been shifted, moved, and now you're longing for the good old days. You know, you could be up here. It's going to be different for everybody. Okay, what else are we clarifying, angels? The moon? I'm just being taken to so many different cards here. It's like, okay, are we clarifying everything? What are we clarifying here? Okay, the Queen of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. So, this is something, you've been working on something for a long time here. It could be that you've been working on this relationship for a long time. You've been working on yourself for a long time. And you're in a place, when you get here to this Queen of Swords position, you're in a place where you've worked on it for so long. You're not being tempted anymore by any BS, is what I'm hearing. And the Queen of Swords, she will cut you right out of her life. So you're just done. You've worked on yourself or this relationship, this situation, whatever this is. You've worked on it long enough. It's time to, it's either going to be or it's not going to be. This, I feel like, you're done. You're done with the games. You're done with the BS. You're done with, the push-pull, the be my way rather than be you. Do things my way rather than the way you want to do them. I don't know. It doesn't feel like anger. It feels like that's it. I'm just done. Okay? I'm done. I'm not angry. I'm not hurt. I'm cutting this off now. No more. Very serious, very stern, just like the Queen of Swords, but not, like I said, it doesn't feel angry. Let's get another card, please. Temperance. You've been patient long enough. I'm not going to be patient anymore. This is ending now. It's ending now. I don't know what this means for you. I don't know what it is that you're ending now, but, okay, Six of Air, Six of Swords. We're going to clarify the Six of Swords. We're going to see where you're going, Scorpio, or where you're moved to by divine. You are being divinely guided. When the Six of Swords shows up, you are definitely being divinely guided. You're being moved to a much better place for you. Yes. Look at this. Independence. Singlehood. I feel like now, please, if you're in a committed relationship and it's going strong and there's no issues and you have no idea what I'm talking about here, this is not your reading. Click off, because you're still moving forward where you're at. Those of you that know that this is a problem for you, this situation, this relationship, whatever this is, then you already know there's an issue. You know you're heading down this road of being done. And it looks to me like right here you are done, because this is, it's independence. It's you being on your own. It's you being single. So I think you walk away, but this is your twin. Either you're walking towards your twin out of this other relationship, or where you're at now is your twin. And it's just too much for you right now. So you're walking, and that is divinely guided. So it could be that that's necessary to turn things around. I'm not saying that this is an ending. It's a permanent ending. This could be one of those you just need to walk away for them to smarten up, to wake up, smell the coffee, and understand that, no more bull shot. Okay, so one more card. Yep, Five of Swords. This is you fighting that fight. I feel like your person too, though. Like, this is a card of, you know, when somebody, like I said, when the King of Wands wants something, he goes after it at all costs. It doesn't matter to him who he steps on. And, you know, if you're a cross watcher and you're a King of Wands, please don't leave rude comments for me. You guys already know. It's not I'm not putting you down. It's you know what you want. And when you want something bad enough, you go after it. You don't care what it's going to cost you to have that thing that you want. And that's just determination. There's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes what can happen when we do that, when we go after something like that, we alienate ourselves from the people we really love, the people that we want in our lives. And that could be what's happening here. Your person is going after this at all costs. And it's creating a real wedge between you and them. And that's why you walk. Okay, 6 of Cups. Spirit wants 6 of Cups. Eight of Wands. Needs to be communication, but look at her. Do you see what she's blowing? Do you remember being a child? And this is, look at this, 6 of Cups. We're clarifying 6 of Cups. This can be about children, although there's no children in this deck. But the other decks, there's children. And it's about nostalgia. It's about days gone by. So it takes you back to childhood, right? Your inner child. Do you remember picking dandelions after they'd gone to seed and they looked just like what she's blowing here? So for me, this is very much a card of making a wish, right? She's making a wish. Maybe she's hoping for communication. Maybe she's hoping, because it's on the 6 of Cups, for communication the way it used to be between the two of you, because that's not there anymore. Okay, absolutely. Look at this. Look at the children. Well, child. Having a tea party, that's a child thing. That's a nostalgic thing. That's something from days gone by. It is something that you're missing from the past. Someone that you're missing from the past. And you know, the thing is here, it's below the Twin card. The 4 of Wands, the Lover's card, the Star card, the Tower, moves on to the Queen of Swords, where you're done, you're cutting the shit out. And then you come down here because now you're longing for days gone by from the past. It's possible that those of you that are in a relationship that isn't your twin, maybe that's where you're at. You're longing for your twin. You did have an opportunity with your twin in the past, either in a relationship or you knew it was your twin. You didn't come together, but you knew that was your twin. And you find yourself longing for them now. And the fact that you've got 3 major arcana cards here clarifying the 4 of Wands, that tells me that you are getting a really strong and swift kick to the butt to get to your twin, this person from the past. Those of you that are in a relationship with your twin currently, this is all about you longing for the good old days, the way you used to talk to each other, the way you used to converse and get along. You're missing it. You just want those days back again. Wow. I'm going to ask the angels and your guides what it is that you can do to move this in the direction that you want it moved in. Okay, I'm going to do that in the extended. So there'll be a link above and there will be one below. It'll take you to my website, to the extended video. Those of you that are going over to the extended, I'll see you over there. Those of you that are not, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.